How's she got today, everyone? This is the Offended Gas, bringing you part 35 of Shadowbringers. Last time, we met those dwarven, people. Lawfells, dwarves, and they remind me a lot of like classic Final Fantasy because they got the yellow eyes and everything and the like shrouded face. What else happened? Oh, and Chai-Nuzz is kind of concocting this plan to create a giant Talos, possibly only its arm, in order to grab Mount Gould. And I would like to play a video game. So hello, Alphino. That none shall ever again. Alphino is bound for Amity. Well, my friend, it appears we are the only ones left here. If you've no other pressing tasks, would you care to accompany me to Amity? There, Ishtola is overseeing those who imbue the Talos with magics. Come, let us join them at once. You got it, buddy. And, just a quick little thing to say here. I'm gonna try to talk louder whenever I'm in this area because the music is super loud for some reason. Even I had turned the audio down a little bit more because it got reset on me, which sucked. But like I was going back and looking, and it was still kind of a little loud sometimes. I moved my mic a little bit, so it should pick me up a little bit better. It's not the best mic, so hopefully I can get a better. Well, not hopefully. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get a better one right now. I'm saving up for it, so hopefully soon rather than later on, but we'll see. Ishtola! Ooh. This can be voiced. Stay hydrated. Oh, good of you to join us. I'm pleased to say we've gathered ample help for the imbuing. With Master Chai in the process of finalizing his design, I've taken the liberty of dispatching all hands to their positions. You hurtle along as though I have my house in order, but quite frankly, this is the most disorganized mess of project I've ever overseen, and I haven't spent nearly as much time as I'd like on my calculations. So thou hast proclaimed loudly and frequently, Master Chai, yet from my perspective, a layman's though it may be, haste notwithstanding, thou hast gone to great lengths, abiding by proven methodology to ensure the integrity of thy design. Aye, well, that's just the bare minimum that's expected of us at the Stoneworks. Though our glory days are behind us, I've not forgotten our time-honored traditions. But I should mention that the Exarch delivered the one I asked for. Earthseed, I believe he called it. Can't talk today. In that quantity, I believe we could fashion a suitable heart for the Talos. And then everything will be in readiness, so I would like to say, is there a problem? In the Talos of, well, any reasonable size, a single heart will serve to circulate ether throughout the chases. But given the unprecedented proportions of that which we seek to build, I doubt that would be the case. By installing smaller peripheral hearts at intervals, I believe that we can maintain a stable ether flow. Heh, because I'm a summoner. Thereby solving the problem. That joke was so terrible! Thereby solving the problem. However, we don't have enough ore for this purpose. Not for it, but to procure more, I suppose. More? Bruna, mayhap now is a good time to bring them out? A moment, friends. There is something I would show you. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. What's this? Kinda looks like materia. Oh! I was about to make a joke about it looking like materia, which is funny because I think in the episode where we saw the Heartstones, I said they looked like materia. Well, maybe like Final Fantasy XIV-ish materia era, but still. I say, are these not Heartstones? They are, the most prized possessions of we the Knights Blessed, and these belong to our kindred who have left us. Immersed in water, imbued with fervent prayer, these stones harbor no small amount of magic, and we may imbue them with yet more prior to their installation on the Talos. What think you? Being from a different region, these cannot be used for the main heart. The peripheral ones, on the other hand, I believe they will serve. Excellent. When Master Matoya spoke to us of the role we are to play, the Heartstones immediately came to mind. Good guy, Renar. My boy, one of my mini-boys! Of course, before bringing them with me, I made certain to consult my fellows first. After all, the stones bear the precious lives of those who have gone to the Sunless Sea. But we have now beheld the Sunless Sea with our very own eyes, and by the gentle lights that glimmer on high, we know that there is peace beyond. Thus are we also at peace. If our Heartstones may serve to restore night to all the world, gladly do we give them. Thank you. It's appreciated. I know how hard that can be for people of with such devotion to something in their beliefs. So, Master Chai, if you could instruct us how to distribute the Heartstones. And Seosamh, for good luck, may I ask that you imbue one as well? Yeah, I can do that. Da 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 da. Fucking love this goddamn game. It's so fucking good. Rest assured, it is not difficult. Simply raise your hand and focus as you would when attuning to an aetherite. Imbue the jade-colored stone here, if you would be so kind. Alright. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see more of this. The familiar-looking Heartstone appears to glow faintly. Yeah, that was the one that we went and found, I think, actually, too. The one that... Hey, buddy. This is my dog. It was the Heartstone that we went to go help find with, Reen. Seamus, if you want to come back over here, you can. That will do. Thank you, Seosamh. If this Heartstone appears familiar, it is because it belonged to Tadia. I knew it! It bears the collective hope of the Knights Blessed. The hope that none shall ever again be sacrificed to Sin Eaters. I was gonna mention that, you know, I remember that the one that I liked was green, and green's my favorite color. Yeah, I remember. Thank you. It's something I can do for them, at least. It's like my own little way of, you know, just... It's hard to explain. Right. I've identified the spots on the Talos where the stones are needed. See that they're amply imbued, then install them as I've indicated on this diagram. Here you go. Oh, thank you. Understood. We will set about the task at once. When the Talos awakens, on the way to Mount Gulg is secured, we shall sally forth. It promises to be a trying climb, so take what rest you can in the meantime. We will see you soon. Okay, off for now. A moment, Urianger. You said that you would have measures ready in the event that our friend fails to contain the light. Do you? Be assured that I do. All which I require lieth in this land. I trust you, Urianger. And I swear to thee that thy trust is not misplaced. As ardently as I pray for the preservation of this world, so too do I pray for thy safety. So rest easy, my friend, and take such ease as thou mayest, the better to be ready for the trials to come. You as well, Urianger. I'm told the rock for the chest is more or less ready. All quarried and shaped and laid out. That just leaves the imbuers to do their work. I'll continue checking my calculations up until the very last moment, but it's only a matter of time now. We managed to rally nigh everyone in Norvrand for this endeavor. That's a remarkable feat in itself, but will it be enough? None shall ever, Abyssal Booster, blah 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 blah. Dun, 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 dun. This is the first 79 quest, I can't tell. Damn. A breath of respite. Chai-Nuzz is looking not a little anxious. God, there's no point worrying about such things now. I'll get back to my calculations. You, meanwhile, should go and rest as your friend suggested. My wife and the Exarch should be in the tavern. Why don't you join them? Oh, and Seosamh, Thank you. You're welcome. Ba-da-doo-doo! Sorry, I gotta do it like every time. Oh, somebody got fucked up out there.
The Exarch! He went outside a moment ago. My dear, I would have thought you would have seen him. He kept me company for a short while, but then he came over rather pale. He's clearly been straining himself, the poor thing. Anyway, he excused himself.
Excuse me, God. Her voice is very... I can do high-pitched voices, but like... Anyway.
Saying that he needed a breath of fresh air. Weak as he looked, I did offer to go with him, but he assured me he would be fine. I do hope he's alright, though.
Oh. Exarch Gratia! I know it's you. I'm like 99.99% sure. They even made a joke about us calling you Gratia, and he's like, I don't know who that is. You know, if I had just checked the map, I probably would have noticed that there's a big, little, very emotional standpoint up here, and it's probably where he is. Oh, whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey. I didn't think he was fucked up. Gratia? Exarch? Cough, cough, Gratia, you alright, buddy?
The future is where my destiny awaits.
Sorry, my cords got a little... I forgot I had my phone plugged in.
Forgive me, I was lost in a dream. I needed some fresh air and thought to rest for a moment. It would seem I am more fatigued than I realized. Too much time away from the tower, I fear. It drains me, leaves my body frail and weak. Though, in truth, it is debatable whether I can still call this my body.
Yeah, the crystals.
When first I turned my mind towards the salvation of the world, I came to the conclusion that it would take many long years. Many more than remain to me.
So if this is Grahatia, he's been here for fucking ever. Because that was like a Realm Reborn stuff, I think, still. Like by the time that, well, maybe like between a Realm, post a Realm Reborn, between a Realm Reborn and Heavensward. I mean, he'd be like, oh god, I don't even know how old. I'm wondering if the reason he looks like that is because it's a way to sort of extend his life.
And so I made myself one with the Crystal Tower.
Yeah.
That I might
literally.
Definitely.
right as I could have waited 5 seconds. And he would have just told me.
I am an extension of it now. Hence my weakness the farther I travel, and the longer I am away.
Take off your mask. Robe.
It's been quite a journey.
Let me see your face.
But thanks to you, the end is in sight. My wish will finally be fulfilled.
All you'd be doing is showing me you trust me even more and reminding me that it's an old friend, man.
How's the construction effort?
It's actually going pretty well. We're mostly just imbuing magics now into the soul stones, or heart stones.
Then this may be the last moment we have to ourselves for a while. Come, sit with me.
Of course.
Tell me, when all of this is over, what will you do?
An interesting question. I'll have to settle matters with the Empire in my world.
Ah, yes. Even should we succeed in forestalling the 8th Umbral Calamity, the spectre of war will remain. But to declare your intent with such easy resolve, you truly are a hero's hero, my friend.
I'm no such thing. If I can make a difference,
but whatever it is
then
you
I
decide
have
to
to.
do, I have every confidence that you will do well. For you have the strength to forge your own path. You will leave countless lives better than you found them, and the souls you touch will never forget your kindness. Then, in trying times, when you question your worth and your choices, they will raise their voices to remind you of the difference you have made. And thus will your deeds come to affirm your path. Remember this.
I will. What will you do when this is over?
When this is over, indeed. I once told you that there are things we can ill afford to lose.
I don't want to press him, and he might not answer it anyway.
Things, I said. Though in truth, I spoke of a person. One who is unaware of the full extent of my plans. Though he deserves to know, I have good reason to keep my counsel. I have come to terms with this in my mind, yet my heart yearns to lay everything bare. For he is my inspiration, and I would give much and more for the chance to speak with him as friends, with no thought of concealment. Should he indulge me with his tales, I would regale him with my own about my efforts in Northrend, perhaps. Though, ultimately, that tale is more yours than it is mine. Then, I would ask him about his next adventure. And if he should wish me to be a part of it, oh, how happy it would make me. Together we would travel the lands and cross the seas and take to the skies upon the eternal wind. My heart swells simply to imagine it.
If he's talking about us as a character, like us, of course I would take you with me, you fuck.
But all of this is contingent upon our victory in the coming battle. The people of this world have entrusted their hopes to us. We cannot fail them. Nor those who roused me from my slumber. Thank you for your company, my friend. Let us return to Amity.
Yeah, I can only assume when he said that, he's probably referring to whoever woke him up from the stuff that happened in the Crystal Tower stuff. I guess. Again, it's been a while, man, unless I, go back and research any of this, to, refresh my memory, I'm not going to remember everything that happened, especially not the side content where I don't pay attention to all of it, but I do pay attention to most of it. Anyway, let's go! Worry not, my friend. I am much revived for the fresh air, and your fine company, of course. Now then, let us turn our thoughts back to the task at hand. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, it jumped into a cutscene right away? Yeah, I'm sorry, that music is so loud. It wasn't that bad when I was editing, but still, it's pretty loud in comparison to literally everything else. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace in the Source, I don't want to see this! I can't help anybody! Stress! Stress! Maybe we can come back to before all this stuff that we see happens. I would hope. Stay hydrated. Your Radiance, I have taken the liberty of quashing the vile rumors that your heir is possessed by a devil. I don't remember what the dad sounded like, but I remember it's really deep. With the nation in the grip of war, we may rely on patriotic zeal to prevent them from resurfacing. Excuse me. And what of Emmett Soak? He has taken himself to the first, to usher that world to its end. Or so I believe. He did not disclose the details of his mission, having ever preferred to work alone. Even to those who have known him since the beginning, his actions can prove unpredictable. I am no stranger to his ways. He joys in playing me for a fool. Many times have I been convinced I was acting of my own volition, only to discover all was as he willed it. My dear grandfather. On the subject of our esteemed colleague, his last report, though brief, did contain one item of interest.
You have doubtless wondered why the scions of the Seventh Dawn have not taken the field of late. It is because they are no longer in the Source. The hero of the Scions has journeyed to the First, as have his comrades, albeit incompletely. Their bodies yet remain here in the Source. This presents an opportunity. If we can defeat the Alliance prior to the Scions' return, we may eliminate their order at a stroke. And yet with the Scions gone, none shall remain to thwart our plans. It would be but a matter of striking down the hero upon his homecoming. Which, lest you forget, is essential to the realization of our objective. Of both our objectives. Both of. Through Heidelin's meddling, her champions threatened to wrest the reins of fate from our grasp. The world is at risk of being dragged down the false path. One which will never see the man reclaim his true form. 'Tis unthinkable that he should supplant us, incomplete as he is. Such a devolution is aberrant, and it must be stopped before it is too late. The hour is come. Your radiance, order your armies to march once more. Crush all who stand in your way. This is your heart's desire, is it not? To seize a victory that is yours, and yours alone, for the future of Garlemald. Oh dear. You do not wear the mummers motley well. I was never one to take an interest in tedious conflicts. Is that Emmett? Oh, it's Xenos! Holy shit! I didn't think this was gonna happen yet. The whereabouts of my one true friend, however, they interest me greatly. I but hope the beasts of this First are providing him proper sport. I can't do Xenos' voice. I would know every detail, Lord Xenos. Or would you rather I called you Elidibus? I wonder if he's going to be able to take his body back because of the, wanky jank, yeah, that stuff. I forgot what it's called. Unexpected. Most unexpected. That immortality should be within the reach of one with a borrowed echo. You have outdone yourself. Xenos, yeah, Galvis. I forget how that's pronounced, the middle name thing. Does he? I want to know if he's like as powerful as he is in someone else's body. He just wants his back. I have no particular attachment to that name, but I am rather fond of that body. Yeah, okay. Without it, I cannot enjoy my hunt to the fullest. I feel like with practice I could probably do a Xenos type voice, but like, I've never tried to. Your secrets, or my flesh, I cannot which you give me first. The choice is yours. Xenos is supposed to be a scary bitch, so that might actually not be good for Elidibus, especially because Xenos has some nifty powers. Okay, thankfully that was not as stressful as I was expecting it to be. Extinguishing the last light. Judging by the portentous look is probably how it's pronounced. In his eye, Chai-Nuzz has something important to tell you. Right, so while the two of you were away, I received word that everything is in place, meaning we can proceed with awakening the Talos. Once we imbue the magic, it will stir itself and immediately carry out its designated function, namely, taking Mountain Cool in its grasp. The Seosamh, we may be certain that Valtteri will not look on in idleness as we beat a path to his front door. Once our plans are set in motion, there will be no turning back. So see to your preparations as meticulously as you may, and I will give the order to proceed as soon as you are ready. Of course. Down up, hey, I'm ready! Give the word, and I will relay the order to awaken the Talos. Engage! Let's do this! Very well. Let us begin. If this is a dungeon right away, because I think that it is, I'm going to have to put that in the next video. I'm sorry, I don't want to make like a stupid long video unless it's the finale. And even then, I don't want the finale to be long. I'll just accept that it could be up to an hour. Because I've uploaded a couple parts that I think are about an hour. I just try not to, because my internet speeds, my upload speed is garbage. It's the only reason I don't stream anymore.
Word from the Exarch. All is set on his side, and we may proceed when ready.
Sorry, that popped. Pop it up.
Well, we have sufficient stone for our needs.
Likewise, preparations for the imbuing have been made according to thine exacting instructions.
Stay hydrated. I'm thirsty as fuck.
Then you need only say the word.
Let us begin. See that everyone is in position. We shall catch Valtteri, mountain and all.
Sorry, I'm checking some stuff on the capture software. Especially because it's been giving me some issues lately, and I don't know why. Holy fuck!
Here it comes!
No, he's so excited. I just like seeing people happy, dog. I enjoy it. So say it pretty much every episode, but holy fuck this music. Oh my god. I love this fucking game. Sorry. What the fuck? This thing is awesome. Alright, Ardbird, what do you got to say about this? That is an appropriate look. Oh, please let this thing, like, smack some people. Oh, I'd laugh. Please do it. Smack someone. Basically.
Yes, yes! You've not lost your touch, you clever old bugger!
Okay, so they learned they can't touch it. Oh, it's losing pieces.
Do you see what they're doing? If its hands are damaged, it won't be able to cling to the mountain. Oh, I knew this was a terrible idea.
Calm down.
Valtteri marshals the Eaters to his defense. This was only to be expected. We must try and draw as many of them down to the ground as possible. It may not be enough, but we have no other choice.
Agreed. Better a chance than none. What?
Is that?
Woo! Yes! Whoa! Ah!
Heartless thing or something. It's cold and cruel and heartless.
To be fair, Tewel, I said that you said you would help. It's not my fault. It's Urianje's. I'm sorry, but I should have called you anyway.
In times of need, we expressly said the unfortunately fine, but the final battle joined without so much as a whisper of our name.
Thanks, Urianje. Now she's gonna beat me.
Yes, we may also have said that we Fae folk have no interest in the struggles of men, but if our adorable sapling had come crying to us for help, we would of course have flown to his aid. Of course we would. What are we to do with him?
Please don't beat me. Just give me a hug. We good. We're friends.
We are so very, very sad. You will play with us. Cheer us up again!
I love Tewel's voice. Oh God, come on. I explicitly remember I said that Tewel would come help us recently in the videos, and then Urianje's like, oh, but they'll play tricks and shit, and I was like, I guess. Like, whatever, dude. How dare he? She's mad at me for him, because of him. How dare? How dare? It's got it. Thank you, Tewel. I want to say the other one, but I said that already, so.
But I will gladly accept the help. I
Ooh,
will send word to
music.
Stella and the others. Join them at the foot of Mount Gogg and be ready to make the ascent.
You got it. I'll see you all there. Damn, what a cool shot! Fuck! I love this game! Like, this shit was so fucking hyped to begin with. Sorry! It was so hyped to begin with. And then all of a sudden, Tewel's just like, yeah! Alright, let's go! I thought about it and I was like, I'm gonna keep the dialogue flowing for the start of the next one, so I'll talk to them in the start of the next one. That is actually all the time I have for this episode, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed. I know that I did, because I fucking love character development, and I love this game and love these characters. Shit was badass. And I got to see Tewel again. Anyway, next episode we'll be doing, I'm probably gonna be called Mount Gogg, I don't know. But that's all the time I have. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to get notified if you haven't already, and to check out some links that'll be popping up here in the end screen. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Peace out, everyone.